Alucard says the Kobe Bryant mural got vandalized. Why? Why would they do that? That's up. From Alucard. Thank you, bro. Says the radical left destroyed the Kobe and Gigi Bryant mural. What assholes? Who would do the why would you do that? That's up. Like this kind of stuff pisses me off. That is up. Like was Kobe Bryant the greatest guy in the world? No, definitely not. Was he the greatest husband in the world? Definitely not. Was he the greatest basketball player of all time? Definitely not. Larry Bird was. But was he someone that deserved to be memorialized? Absolutely. He was a beacon of hope for the city of LA. You don't do this shit. That's up. I'm sorry. But not sorry. Thank you, Alucard, for the heads up on that. Yeah, they just want to destroy stuff. They want excuses to loot. I had someone the other day when I was just like, they're already stealing shit. And they're like, no, they're not. They're just protesting. And I was like, my bad. Give it a few hours. And what do you know? Lo and behold, a few hours later, they start getting reports of businesses getting looted, people throwing cinder blocks that are just conveniently placed next to these buildings where they can just throw them through the windows and steal shit. And I'm like, it's almost like they're using this as an excuse to get shit for free instead of work for it. It's the Marxist playbook once again. Communism rules. If you can't earn it, steal it. Just saying. Look at Black Hatchet production. Are we really doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now? Come on. I mean, I'll be honest, I am from Boston. I'm a little bit biased, but come on. Oh man, exactly. And get paid for it. Yep. Fair games. Yep. Fair games. Or relooted. We got Sergeant Sabian for the 5-banger. Says, if Cali can sue the Fed, then other states should be able to sue California for being an entry point for illegal immigration that goes into their states. Yes, I love it. I'm all for it. So why not? Great point. Karate Werewolf for the 2. Quebec might be bad, but California is way worse. I would argue parts of California are way worse, but maybe Quebec isn't that bad. But Montreal definitely. Let's be honest about Montreal right now. Slay every game for the 2. Didn't know relooted. Shadow dropped early. Shadow infantry for the 5. Some of them aren't even ICE agents. Some are FBI executing search warrants on criminal investigations. They don't care. They think everyone is ICE. They don't care. They think the police are ICE. They think anyone that's trying to restore order equals bad right now to them, which is a massive yikes. Raptor Kratos 85, member for 3 months, says, get these people out of our country and send them back to their own. I mean, they're waving these flags around like they really want to go back. So weird how they don't. Soul on the leash for the Rs 100. Trump is my fascist. Loots us Nike store. Blocks roads. Attacks Leos. How does any of that make the plea for the wrongfully deported valid? Crime plus crime equals innocent, I guess. I mean, lefty logic. Yeah. Nobody for the 2. Check the M. Where those blocks are coming from. Nobody says, did you know these bags of rocks and cinder blocks are being stored in the back lot of the Contemporary Art Museum? And guess who just happens to be on the board there? LA's mayor, Karen Bass. What? Come again? What? Wait, whoa.
Yeah, this whole corral of materials is a bag of rocks, a bundle of rocks,
And they're being hidden behind like a wall so no one would see them there.
pallets, trash cans. Huh. Cinder blocks. What the fuck? These streets come riot ready or what? Yeah, this whole corral of materials.
Guys, I am like, shout out to nobody for the video, by the way. But whoa, buddy, what the hell?
Pendleton or from some of the other places. So this is the most tense area. Let me take you over here real fast because we're on the other side of where Liz is, and it appears as though right now CHP and
We have over 1,000 people in here. Hit the like, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
LAPD, which do look like they're in communication. It doesn't look like there's a lot of communication going on with the federal authorities that are protecting this building. But down here, you see all these lights back here. These lights are where police have staged a massive presence. That's CHP. Then over down to the right, that's going to be LAPD, and then down over to the left is going to be CHP blocking an entrance to the freeway. That's the freeway where you saw Liz Kreutz yesterday, kind of running from that skirmish line. And we have heard talk in this crowd of people saying, "Hey, are we gonna take over? Are we gonna take over the?"
The guy just walked by and said, "Yo, fuck ICE." Like, that should immediately, automatically be a warrant to check the person's status for immigration. If you say "fuck ICE," that should be all right. Let's check your status. If you're a U.S. citizen, you're more than welcome to say it. You say it until your face turns blue. It's perfectly fine. No problem. I will not complain about it. You're welcome to say it. But if you're not,
interstate, and we've heard people say, no, there's not enough people yet. There's not enough people yet. That's something that police are definitely preparing for. So we've seen a lot more officers from LAPD and CHP now preparing all of these areas. And there is a possibility that just from what we've seen, they're kettling maneuvers and kind of pushing the crowd in the ways that they want them to go, that they've started to take up skirmish lines on this side, on that side, and straight in front of me. And so the belief is that they may start pushing this crowd towards where Liz is on the other side. And then that would give a lot of these protesters an exit if they're...
Does anybody fucking work, by the way?
And LAPD, which are left, is going to be CHP. This crowd of people. That's something that, from what we've seen straight in front of me.
Look at this. This is on a Monday afternoon in one tiny spot of LA. Does anybody fucking work? Like, if I was there, I'd probably get the shit kicked out of me because I'd be alone and I'd be asking really dumb questions. But I'd be like, hi, quick question. What is it you do? You sit at home, collect unemployment, illegal immigrant status, use free healthcare, and play video games all day? I mean, honestly, sounds like a pretty good life, not gonna lie. And here you are protesting because you want to make sure that stays the same. Can't really blame you.
And so the belief is that they may start pushing this crowd towards where Liz is on the other side. And that would give a lot of these protesters an exit if there were these dispersal orders. But as for now, I mean, this road, this is Los Angeles Street, right here in front of the federal building. It is still relatively open if you can get past this crowd of people as rush hour approaches and as people continue to converge here in front of the federal building. Tom?
Okay. Gotti Schwartz on the ground, KMBC's chopper in the air. We appreciate all your reporting. Please stay safe out there, Gotti. And as protests escalate on the streets of Los Angeles, President Trump is ramping up his rhetoric targeting...
Good point, David. Good point.
California Governor Gavin Newsom and the leaders of the city. NBC's Jacob Soboroff reports on the ground there tonight.
What do we want? What do we want now?
Tensions high tonight on the streets of Los Angeles and between the Trump administration and the state of California. The state today announcing a lawsuit against the administration over its deployment of the National Guard.
I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows.
While President Trump...
Wait, did Trump just say, I like Gavin Newsom? But earlier he was saying we need to get him arrested? Trump, bro, we need to talk, buddy. Like, you gotta need to make up your mind on what you think about people.